Hello YTPC, Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have another Parsimonious pipe and some shout outs. But first, notice this crazy weather. A couple days ago, snow. Today I'm in t-shirt. That's North Carolina for you. I am smoking an Aaron McCabe Chronicles of a Pipe Maker pipe. It's got lovely grain. It's kind of a 320-esque pipe, a gorgeous bird's eye on that side. In it, I have some Savinelli 140th anniversary sent to me by Matthew at Picking and Piping. It's Virginia. One site says Kentucky, the other says Italian dark-fired cigar florets. That would be something along the lines of a San Sepulcro, and then Oriental. Says it's got a citrus floral topping. I don't get any of that. For those of you who don't like citrus, you might not taste it in this at all. I do get a nice, that sour Oriental, but the floral that I do get is just, it's more like the cigar note that you get with San Sepulcro. It's that kind of a, not soapy, but floral. But it doesn't have like a Lakeland floral topping to it at all. Not in the slightest. It's a nice blend. I'm going to have to spend some more time with it. Thank you, Matthew. Today's Parsimonious Pipes, plural, decided I'd step back a little bit. Have been highlighting mostly Briars, of course, mostly the brand that I collect, the Pipe by Lee, or occasionally sub-brands. I want to step back and go really parsimonious on these, because sometimes we forget about Cobs. Now, there are people who just won't ever smoke a Cob. Some of them are just snobs. Some of them just don't like the way a Cob tastes, and that stands out to them. Dirty little secret. Briar tastes too. Has a different taste. And every Briar pipe will have a slightly different taste. But it does have taste. If you don't like the taste of that a Cob imparts, though, skip this part. Move on to the next, to the shout-outs. But you really can get fantastic value, and these 4 pipes I'm putting together because I got them as part of a bag of seconds. So they averaged out to $4.81 each, and sometimes you really get lucky with the bag of seconds. These ones I bought, this was August of 18, so well over 3 years ago. But I got a Country Gentleman. This one is well worn. You've seen me smoke this one a bunch of times. It gets a lot of use. Big pipe relative to Cobs. I got a Danish Spool. Very nice pipe. This one, I really have no idea why it was a second, but I'm glad they threw it in there. Let's see. This is what you get the most of. It's a Washington size, medium to small size bowl. This is a Fifth Avenue, I think, shape. This is kind of their average size. They're nice smoking little pipes. Again, I don't, with this one, I'm not really sure why it's a second. Some of them, they're obvious. This one, I don't know. Smokes great. And then the last one that I got was actually a small one. They don't always throw a small one in. I think they don't want you to feel like you're getting ripped off, but I happen to like small Cobs because they're great for a 15-minute smoke. And this is a Mizzou, and it doesn't have a ferrule, so that's probably part of the secondish thing. But this is a smaller pipe, and I get maybe 15 minutes out of that. It's fantastic, 15 to 30. A fantastic short pipe. So there you go. Like I said, $4.81 each on those. Now let's get relit here. Now, as I was saying, Cobs do sometimes. Some people detect a flavor to them. I don't. I don't taste the cob or the corn as some people seem to taste. I don't taste that at all. That could be partly because I smoke mostly heavy blends, lots of burley. Maybe that overpowers the taste of the corn. I don't know. I do know Cobs don't ghost as much. Some people say they don't ghost. That's not true. Cobs will absorb and they will ghost, but they don't seem to ghost as much as Briar can. I've smoked some strong stuff, including some really crazy aromatics, strong aromatics through my Cobs, and I don't taste them with the next smoke. So they're pretty decent in that direction. If you haven't tried them, give them a shot. Seconds are a great way to try them out. And last I checked, Missouri Meerschaum still has another round of smokable seconds, bag of 7 for $30, something like that. It's a great way to try a cob out if you haven't had one before, and it's a great way to experiment. Look out on YouTube, and there are little videos on how to use a chisel to cut out the little wood insert end of the stem that sticks into the bowl if you don't like that, and then fill the bottom with pipe mud, that kind of thing. I've never done any of that. I just smoke them the way they come. But it's a cheap way to find out. Now they will all come with plastic stems. You're not going to get any nice acrylic stems in a bag of seconds. If you ever do, I'm going to start buying more seconds. I didn't get any this round because last time I got 2 bags. So, enough with the Parsimonious pipes. Let's get into shoutouts. Where am I? Here we are. As always, I am going to start out with non-presenters. A couple of them this week. Tom Wolf and Marco, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. Now into people who, a couple of these guys are not active presenters, but they have been presenters on YouTube in the past. Let's see if we can encourage them back in front of the camera. One of those is a fellow Carolinian, NeatFreq. Freak with a Q like frequency. And these links will be down below so you can pick them up. He's got some guitar videos on his channel. Fun stuff. Give him a sub. Let's see if we can get him in front of the camera with a pipe. I bet we can. Next up, Pipes and Pours. Pipes and Pours has been putting out videos for a couple of weeks now. Talking, not tamping. Letting it go out. Pipes and Pours. He's been putting up videos for a couple of weeks now, and he's up to 20 subscribers. Still a very new channel. Let's bump that up. Encourage him to continue letting us get to know him. Another young channel, by another young man, LifeOfMine. This is a very new pipe smoker. I think he's only been at it a couple of weeks. His channel is very interesting. It's not just about pipes. He tells us, he really, in just a couple of weeks, has let us get to know who he is, a little bit more about him, a little bit more about his background, a little bit more about his non-American home. Hint, hint, give him a sub. Interesting young guy, nice young guy. Hopefully, with all of the bad information that is out there, we will be able to throw some good information his way and get him encouraged and comfortably smoking his pipes. Another nice young guy. Last this week, PipeFlyfisherman. He is not a new presenter nor a new person in the YTPC. He is new to my channel. But he has not put out a video in about a year. Let's see if we can encourage him to get in front of the camera. You know, the more presenters we have, it doesn't mean you all have to try to be the next Hobbiton. There's only one Hobbiton. Good grief, the guy shot up to 1,000 subs in what, 3 weeks? Something crazy like that? But there's a reason. He not only does great editing, but the most important thing is that he is genuinely himself. And people love him, myself included. He's just a wonderful guy. And there are others in the YTPC who have had that kind of growth. I don't know that I've seen one with his kind of stellar growth anytime recently. But the most important and interesting thing to me about watching all of your videos is getting to know you. And it's not always just about the pipes and the tobacco. It's about who you are. And I find that interesting. I find that a lot more fun than just looking for the very best reviews and such. When I go to the local cigar shop, I say local, I live out in the middle of nowhere. It's an hour away. And I hang out with some of the guys there who are pipe smokers. We never talk about pipes and tobacco. We talk about sports. We talk about idiot drivers because, as everyone knows, everyone out there is an idiot driver except for me, right? You know I'm right. We talk about everything. Except we don't really talk a whole lot about pipes and tobacco. We might say, hey, have you tried this? Give it a try. But we don't spend 20 minutes analyzing the ins and outs of a particular blend. Is it good? Great, try it. Is it not? Well, pass it on to somebody who might like it. That's not to put down those of you who do good reviews, because I do enjoy those. But some of these new guys that I present here in shoutouts, give them some encouragement, because honestly, I'd like to get to know them. I'd like to see them put out some videos and tell us who they are. Share their life. Not just their pipes and tobaccos. You know, it's community. I enjoy it. Hope you do too. But I also hope that you will light something you like and enjoy your afternoon.